Welcome to Vacuum Wars, and to our updated review of the Roborock Qrevo CurvX after several weeks of real-world use. We wanted to see how it would do over a longer term in a real home, so unlike our usual data-driven tests, this one was done in a real home to see what it's like to live with a robot day to day. This home test was run by Amanda, who is our head writer for robot vacuums here at Vacuum Wars. We will also cover a couple of optimizing practices she experimented with that help the robot perform at its best. Links are in the description, and let's get started. For context, the floor plan is about 750 square feet with mostly hard floors and a couple of rugs. She has 3 school-aged kids and a Shepherd Pyrenees mixed dog that sheds a lot of hair. It's a busy family home with cables, homework, and other types of clutter that can be left lying around. Beginning with the pros, Amanda's favorite feature was the mop, although it didn't start off that way. Mopping is really important in our home, and at first, the CurvX wasn't doing too great. It left behind a lot of streaks, and the light-colored flooring masked it, but the floor was gritty underfoot, and it just wasn't clean. There is a lot of fine clay in the yard that gets tracked in by the kids and the dog, and the mop pads seem to get the clay wet and spread it around. She dialed back the water to its lowest flow setting, but it didn't help in any noticeable way. She finally tried using the vacuum and mop in separate runs so that all of the clay and other debris would be off the floor before it got wet. The floors were much cleaner with very little streaking. Just to make sure she wasn't imagining things, she ran the robot again with a simultaneous mop and vacuum, and the difference was obvious. There is a textured tile in the bathroom that robots sometimes mistake for carpet, but the CurvX didn't have an issue here, and it mopped the bathroom as expected. As a vacuum, it did a good job, and there were no issues with hair or string wrapping around the main brush. Pet hair pickup on carpet is really important to keep the rug nice, and pickup was generally good after she did some optimizing, which we will cover in a moment. Navigation was also good. The first mapping was smooth, and the robot seemed to be efficient as it navigated the floor. The robot did not take long to reposition itself when it was paused or moved, and it always found its way back to the dock. Running it at night did not cause more problems than running it in daylight did, and the LED light was sufficient for moving around in the dark. Separating vacuuming and mopping did add a lot of time to cleaning runs, going from about 1 hour to 2 hours of runtime. A large floor plan might have had an issue with the battery life, but it wasn't a problem here, and the robot had a good amount of life left in it by the time it docked. The dock automation was a pro. Mop washing and drying worked really well, so the pads stayed really fresh and soft and did not develop any smells. Because of how much water the robot needed to mop, Amanda refilled and emptied the water tanks more often than she was used to. The removable tray came out easily for cleaning, but there was some disassembly required to get it fully cleaned, and snapping everything back into place was a little fiddly. There were a few things that really stood out. The dock was white, for one, and since the dog's fur is white, it tends to show less than it does on black models. She also liked the onboard voice assistant, which is a feature she prefers when it's available. There was one problem with the dock that turned out to be user error. The dustbin in the dock was filling up with tons of dirt that had gotten loose from the bag somehow. It happened again after she cleaned the dock and replaced the bag, thinking that the bag might not have been sealed properly. After reaching out to the testing team, she learned that when she picked up the CurvX from the studio, she accidentally got some third-party bags that were left over from our video on the subject. After getting a set of official Roborock bags, it was obvious what the problem was. The official bags were much thicker, and it was clear that the dust had been blowing through the lining of the bags she was previously using. The switch completely solved the dust problem. So, while third-party bags can be tempting at the cheaper price, there really was a huge quality difference, at least in this case. Moving on to the cons. The biggest con was the robot's onboard dust bin. The CurvX has an extremely small one, coming in at just under 260 milliliters. This is often the price you pay for having a robot with a very low profile, which the CurvX definitely has at just 7.98 centimeters or 3.14 inches. The dog was starting to lose some of her winter coat, which was pretty demanding on the robot. She had to be brushed outside more often, and the higher amount of pet hair called for more regular cleaning with the home's conventional upright vacuum. Even with those adjustments, the dustbin clogged almost every time she ran it, which was once a day. The clogging caused rolled up hair and debris to spit out of the robot, and the dustbin had to be emptied by hand on a regular basis, which wasn't ideal. The hair clogging wasn't limited to the dustbin either. It would choke up the channel in the dock, and this caused problems for the robot's auto-emptying, so that the robot would start a run with a lot of pet hair still inside. This happened less often when she started using the proper bag, but it still happened. She broke up her main living area on the map into 2 rooms instead of one big one, hoping to trigger more auto-emptying, but it didn't work out that way. There isn't a way for Roborock and many other brands to set timers or use sensors in the dustbin because of patent issues. So she created a routine in the app with multiple tasks that vacuumed each room one by one. This triggered an auto-empty between rooms because the robot would dock after each task. The dustbin continued to be an issue, but it was much less severe. The second big con was obstacle avoidance, which was interesting because it was a strong point in our studio tests. The robot sometimes tried to climb over things instead of going around them, and it would get stuck or lose a mop pad. It seemed not to sense the dog at all sometimes, and more than once it bumped into her until she finally gave up and moved out of its way. This didn't happen if the robot saw her face or if she was walking around, but if it came alongside her lying on the floor, it often didn't recognize her. This was true even after setting the obstacle avoidance to its most sensitive setting. There was a little bit of a pro and a con to this issue. On the one hand, the robot would clean very close to edges and could drive through overhanging blankets to reach under the bed, places where a more sensitive system wouldn't go. But on the other hand, it needed to be rescued often when it got in over its head because of climbing toys or cables and sucking up tissues or washcloths that it really should have gone around. With obstacle avoidance mishaps, a fussy dustbin, and the water tanks needing frequent attention, it wasn't convenient to let the robot run on a schedule while Amanda was away from home, since, more often than not, she was going to have to intervene in some way when she got back. Overall, Amanda really liked the mop, since after optimizing it, she felt that it did a really great job. But while the vacuum was a good one, the tiny dustbin required a lot of workarounds, and she would personally prioritize a larger dustbin over a low-profile robot. As a result of this at-home testing from Amanda, we at Vacuum Wars have adjusted our official scoring of the Roborock QrevoX, and it has fallen in the ranks dramatically on the Vacuum Wars Top 20 Robot Vacuum list on our website. Let us know in the comments if you've experienced similar issues with this model and what workarounds you have found if so. Links in the description and pinned comment to the Vacuum Wars Top 20 list. And don't forget to subscribe to Vacuum Wars before you go. Thanks for watching.
Vacuum Wars independently tests new vacuums year-round, and the links in the description are updated regularly to reflect our latest top picks across multiple categories. You'll also find detailed rankings on the Vacuum Wars website, including our top 20 robot vacuums, top cordless vacuums, and more. Every review here is unsponsored, just honest results. Subscribe so you never miss one, and tap the next video to keep watching.